By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Sisulu University, I declare this congregation open for the conferring of degrees and awarding of diplomas and certificates. May we please sit down?
Masithandaza. Ngexesha lobutyebi bethu kumkani kakumkani. Ngela xesha Thixo kumnandi kuthi sisemandleni. Izinto zisilungele. Sisondela phambi kobuso bakho ngoba yeyinye yalo mizuzu le. Sibulela kumkani kakumkani nelithuba. Sibulela kumkani kakumkani ukuthi kubugaxa-gaxa obukhoyo kumaxhala ngamaxhala kububi obujikelezileyo kodwa wena njengoThixo wathi ubuhle busekhona. Silapha ke kumkani kakumkani. Ubukho bethu mabamkeleke phambi kobuso bakho. Nale intsikelelo mayingaqali ingagqibelisi. Qhubekeke ukwenze njalo kuthi nasemakhayeni nasemisebenzini yethu kwaKristu Inkosi wasifundisayo wathi sibuthi xa siza kuwe bawo wethu wasezulwini. Malingcwaliswe igama lakho. Ubukumkani bakho mabufike. Intando yakho mayenziwe emhlabeni njengokuba isenziwe ezulwini. Siphe namhlanje sonka sethu semihla ngemihla. Sixolele izono zethu njengokuba nathi sibaxolela abasonayo thina. Zungasingenisi ekuyendweni. Sisindise enkohlakalweni ngoba ubukumkani bobakho namandla kawakho nobungcwalisa bobakho kude kube ngunaphakade. Amen. It is the Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 7. I'm reading verse 22. The Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 7. I'm reading verse 22. Waphendula uYesu wathi kuwo, hambani niye kumbikela uYohane izinto enizibonileyo nenizivileyo. Okokuba imfama zibuya zibone, izikhwala ziyahamba, abanexhenxe bayahlanjululwa, izithulu ziyeva, abafileyo bayavuswa, namahlwempu ayashunyayezwa indaba ezilungileyo. Unoyolo othe akakhutyekiswa ndim. Lilizwi lenkosi, inkosi isikelele ukufunda nokuphulaphula kwelizwi layo ngokude kube ngunaphakade. Amen. This is a response of a cousin to another cousin. It's a story about two cousins, one named John and the other named Jesus. The two of them were cousins. The other one, by this time, is in jail. He's a prisoner. And the other one, by this time, has made a success of himself in life. Now, prior to the success of Jesus, the other cousin, that is John, had once helped Jesus to be who he is and to be where he is at the moment. But at this particular time we're reading, John is in jail. And Jesus has made it in society. Now, when John is in jail, he sends a word to Jesus that, remember, cousin, can't you do anything about me since you are that much influential? And here I am in jail. But listen to what Jesus says. He says to the people that were sent by John to him, go and tell my cousin. Go and tell my cousin that what I am busy with now is what I am supposed to be busy with. We're living in that society where corruption is the order of the day. Favors and favors, favors and favors. People are indebted to one another because of something one once did to somebody else at a particular time. We're looking upon you. We trust you as the new graduates, that you will be the moral compass of the new society that we are ushering you in. So please, be so. And watch up. God bless you. Amen.
Good morning. May we please settle down so that we can start the proceedings? And try to keep quiet, please. And switch off our phones, please. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, Ms. Goboro, in her absentia, Chairperson of Council Advocate Nkukai Toby, in his absentia, please allow me to recognize and acknowledge members of Council present today: Dr. Khekhe, Dr. Mgeni, Mr. Nongadlela. Also, please allow me to acknowledge members of the IBICA SRC and the ISRC, in particular, the Premier of IBICA, the SG of the ISRC, Mr. Machoba, the President of the ISRC, as well, Mr. Mabongo. The convocation representative on behalf of convocation, Dr. Mantashe. Please also allow me to recognize and acknowledge Chief Bikicha and his council, WSU colleagues, parents and friends, ladies and gentlemen, and please allow me to also thank our Reverend Mananga, and of course, our special guests, our graduating class of 2023. We celebrate you today. My name is Professor Rashila Nolundi Songa, and I'm privileged to serve as the Vice Chancellor and Principal of this university. It is an honor for me to serve this institution and the university community at large. It is not an honor that I take lightly, as my team and I operate under the banner of servant leadership without fear or favor. My opening remarks brings me to my message today. The question I wish to pose to you all is how much fear influences your life choices. I know that in one of the campuses, I did speak about fear and the choices that we make, but today I want to take a slightly different look at fear. And I know that last year we had a lot of fear. We were fearful of our university, of its future, of its reputation. We were fearful that we may not even graduate. So as I pose a question reflecting on the world we live in and its challenges, including media reports, especially on the heinous crimes committed in this country, not least the brutal reality of gender-based violence, violence against women in all its forms, whether subtle or manifest, violence against children, of course, and violence against our students, both male and female. I would like us to explore the role that fear plays in the context of your lives as soon as you are graduates and as a university with a future-looking obligation to those who will walk in your shoes across this stage for many years to come. Why are we fearful? At a basic level, when we think about fear or experience it in the world of work, we are fearful because we think we are expected to know everything about our work. And I can assure you, as someone who has spent 30 years as an academic, Thank you. I can assure you, even after decades of working, spending 30 years as an academic, there are things you still may not know, because life and knowledge is ever evolving. In addition, we are fearful because our working environments are intolerant of people who are. How will we be innovative? How will we make decisions if we are not expected to err? In its etymological sense, fear is defined as an unpleasant emotion caused by the threat of danger, pain, or harm. In other words, fear can be experienced individually or as a mass feeling of uncertainty. For some, fear is considered an inbuilt biological reaction that our nervous system rely on to warn us of harm. It is the precursor of the flight or fight reaction. I am sure, much like me, many of you have never considered fear beyond this point. That is a normal reaction to threatening situations. But today I want to talk about the more subtle forms of fear that can disrupt your life, sense of self, and the path forward. From my perspective, fear, especially fear of change, is often acquired and not inbuilt. Fear is often a matter of conditioning. Think about your reaction to certain situations and circumstances where you previously felt threatened. Your nervous system will invariably produce a fear reaction. Fear can also be induced by vicarious transmission. Think about whether your greatest fear resulted in your own experience of a particular situation or the result of observing another person in the same situation. If your fear is not the direct result of experiencing a traumatic or fear-inducing state, your fear is likely vicarious. The third mechanism, the one I want to speak to here today, is the transmission of fear via information or instruction. The typical example is that of a parent warning you continuously of a situation or an object where we have never experienced directly or observed. Yet we fear it because of the instruction or information given to us by that parent or other significant role player. The more subtle but no less harmful form of fear acquisition is fear based on misinformation or false information, especially from those in authority or those perceived to have influence. Reflecting on the notion of fear, Alice Walker aptly states, and I quote, "What the mind doesn't understand, it worships or fears." I am sure I did not venture into the many examples of fake news which have made their way into our social fabric in the modern world for you to follow my chain of thought on this aspect. False or misleading information is one of the primary causes of metathesophobia, perhaps known as fear of change. The fear of change, especially based on false or misleading information, results in resistance to development in most circumstances and robs an individual of their innate ability to develop and to grow. I posit that hope can nullify fear and propel us into greatness if we freely embrace the unknown. We are open to it. To overcome our fears, we must embrace fear so that we can emerge victorious. Allow me now to divest you of all the fear caused by vicarious action or false information and instruction. Hope can nullify fear. We obtained our democracy not because we were not fearful of change and pursuing it, but hope propelled us forward. In the same vein, I have no doubt that when you first enrolled for your first year, you were fearful, afraid that you were not going to make it, or something was going to happen to prevent you from acquiring your degree or diploma. But that did not stop you from pursuing your dreams and putting in the work. Fear always lurks in the shadows. It hangs over our heads. We are fearful that we may not be understood, not accepted for who we are, or what we represent. We fear that we may not be heard. We fear that we will be embarrassed, ridiculed. Despite our fears, we have not lost hope in humankind. Although the world has hateful people, we continue to be hopeful. Aristotle reminds us, and I quote, "He who has overcome his fears will truly be free," and I close quote. To all of you here today, I wish you a life without fear. But if you must fear, please use that fear constructively to move forward. The purpose of fear is to hold us back. As graduates entering the world of work and the responsibilities of adulthood, I know you'll fear failure. Stand despite modern advice to the contrary. I want you to fear failure, but do not dwell on that failure. Do not let it rob you of the promise of tomorrow. Fortune favors the bold. Be bold, brave, and authentic in your dealings with the world out there, and you'll find it responds to you accordingly. President Mandela is quoted as saying, and I quote, "As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others," and I close quote. To our graduates here today, I want you to look over to the parents, friends, and caregivers that have brought you today. In fact, I know that some of you went through a lot of trauma and fear last year because you thought you were not going to graduate. So I want you to please stand up, all of you. I want you to turn towards your parents. Thank you very much. You are a group of students that were meant to fear last year, that you wouldn't be where you are today, that you wouldn't make it, but you persevered, and therefore I want to pay you homage. I want you to acknowledge that despite the fear of your parents, they stood by you and brought you to this day where you will now be a graduate, a person that can walk confidently into the future without fear. We must turn fear into courage and constantly be aware of our worth. Our former President Mandela, and I quote him again, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." And I close quote. When you are faced with fear, always remember that you are powerful. And anyone who makes you afraid is someone who sees something inside you that he is afraid of. As WSU graduates, I encourage you to believe in yourselves. Open yourselves to new experiences. Ask difficult questions. Be agile, innovative, and embrace the world with all its challenges. Always remember, you are powerful, and you have all it takes to succeed. In conclusion, I welcome you here today and encourage the joyous sounds of cheer and ululation from family members as your sons and daughters are called out to cross the stage to be kept by the Vice-Chancellor and hooded by the Registrar. Please sit back and enjoy the proceedings, and I thank you.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare that the candidates whose names appear on your program have duly satisfied all the requirements, and I have the honor to request that they be presented to you for the conferring of degrees and awarding of diplomas and certificates in the respective instructional programs.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the National Higher Certificate Accountancy. Musa Tabile. Mzaifani Tolisa Eneth. Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the National Higher Certificate Financial Information Systems. Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the Diploma in Accountancy. Bunguza Noluvuyo. Gayoyo Telukasi. Mahlangalala Mamela. Makosonke Akona. Matenjwa Yonela Yolanda. Mbiyozo Bonginkosi. Mbulawa Luwo. Mkulisi Isipo. Natala Nonteba. Sokaze Klobiza. Anga Nonswakasi. Qaba Luandiza. Hasmeni Tuma. September Kama Tatiana Zamahlubi. Chaka Isona. Bongekile Pelokasi. Ini Aseko. Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the Diploma in Internal Auditing. Buktoki Asavela. Asa Simi. Distance Sikles Senkosi. Guineani Nomapelo. Guiama Zuko. Guele Avive. Ketwa Asipe Inga. Kambela Nyanizo. Hello. Makatuma Nobongo. Mbali Aluta. Dunne Elwa Mandiza. Ngidi Nsomkle. Mininye Sikona. Njenjani Sindle Yandisa. Noma Kehlane Esihle. Nom Tiahala Sasetu. Ntosake Zivandi Sile. Nyawoze Tabiso. Kobo Minazana. Kuwane Lilita. Sigwaja Leletu. Sicheke Sisati. Sotembe Silindile. Zonge Masanele. Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program received the Diploma in Tourism Management. Tingo Nombini. Duda Sinokolo. Gobile Atini. Komani Tombi Silungi. Lutuli Mihlali. Majosi Nziwake, Sydney. Makopana Nosipo. Maliwa Sipokasi. Mangena Abongile. Manina Wongekile. Majuan Kana Yanelisa. Mbotoli Apelele. Kosi Amahle. Mchongno Tandukuhle. Nikelo Esetu. Pikeleli Lindelwa Avela. Pukumba Bandile. Pukusela Asanele. Mbwana Apelele. Zipasi Apive. Giovanni Ionela. Kacheni Annelisa Mabel. Nombinja Udumo. Nomgobani Tulile. Nyanzela Senzo. Pehlu Kwayo Amanda. Kumba Tyatambo. Sakeni Nzuko. Shangana Sisipo. Chala Asipele Hobgal. Telingyane Sikolise. Wukapi Pilasande. Tolwana Sisipo. Zimela Sakiwo. Zwane Tandayo. Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the National Diploma Accounting.
Bala zivamile. Bala zivamile. Boom andiseka. Potomani sanelisiwe. Pusakwe zethu patience. Dliki siviwe. Dlikithela thandekile. Toki Buyiswa cum laude. Dolophini Nande. Dumo asivile. Eli Thabo. Fowu nolukholo cum laude. Gaya Mfobe Nqophiso. Gida Yonwaba. Gwiliza Anathi Zimkhitha. Iya Busisiwe Ziyanda. Hlakaza Nomveliso cum laude. Hulu Chwaita. Jackson Jerome Velisa. Charlie Nonhlahla Fortunate. Jonase Lwandile. Khalipha Asiphe cum laude. Lumkwana unalo. Mabala Luncedo cum laude. Madondolo babalwa. Magutyana sinazo cum laude. Mahlangu Vusi Victor. Mahlutshana Siyazukisa. Makhubalo Banoyolo Fefekazi. Khawundiphe ke ntwana. Cela uhambe nesi. Khazithathe. Banikazi ba. Mandlana Amanda. Manqu Yanga. Masiphula Azola cum laude. Matiwane Sinazo Confidence. Mathunyane simfumene. Mbana Patience, cum laude. Mbizwayo Mduduzi. Mehlo uyanda. Mlambisa cebisa. Mngambi amahle. Mgetyengana sinoxolo. Mona Paula cum laude. Mqungu Nyameko. Msobomvu Zizipho. Mthamo Isabelo. Hlahla lami. Mthintsilana nangamso. Mthintsilana Yondi. Ncwaba Inga. Leadership. Ndlela Mazande oko Wendi. Ndlovu Nosiphiwo. Thatha zombini. Nziba zavuma. Nzumo Phindiwe. Ngacu avuziwe. Ngebeza Minenhle. Ngoqo Sihle. Nqandu Eunice. Nqulatya Anathi. Ngubenkomo Phathiswa Nodola Zilingene cum laude Nobeta Sanele. Oh, leadership. Ndiyakhawulezisa. Nonhlanga Sabelo. Ntsomboyi ayabulela. Fekade lona. Nxitywa Siviwe. Nxulu Nompucuko. Nyangana Landile. Papi Anelisa. Khaweshe Yanga. Qobongwana Sisonke. Khudalele Ntombikayise. Sikholiwe Anathi. Sinoni Aphiwe Zimkhitha. Skade Sanele. Sothondoshe Somila. Chaba Kuhle. Chaka Esona cum laude. Chetu Isithandile. Thukela Avuziwe. Vundu Anovuyo. Xabendlini okuhle. Zokwana Alice Sigcine.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the National Diploma of Financial Information Systems.
Buso Asanda. Tabeyi Nonopha, Gebe Lindelwa, Makalonke Buyiswa, Manjawe Thandokazi, Mdludla Inga, Mthwa Lubabalo, Phithi Vathiswa,
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the National Diploma Internal Auditing.
Pepeni Ambeswa, Jiki Sisonke, Inga Sianda, Lolo Sibabalo, Luke Yiva, Luzipho Siwaphilewe McDonald, Madalana Asanda, Madikizela Ntomboxolo, Magwentu Yolanda, Maselana Zenande, Mavaleliso Axola, Mbi Akhanani, Mbotho Anelisa, Mthenjana Sikhumbuzo, Mthi Nomkhanyiseli, Ndwe Mazande, Ngobese Nokukhanya, Njiyela Nonhlanhla Noluyolo, Salman Siyathandwa, Sigedle asisipho. Vichima yamkela. Xoko lulamile.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to inform you that the candidates whose names appear on the program receive the National Diploma Tourism Management.
Baja Milisa. Buyana Oyama. Diko lujulile sive. Dlamini Nandipha. Kebuza alungile. Kolela sinalo. Jack Nasiphi. Kati Vuisanani. Madikizela Luxolo. Mazinyo Sivuyile. Mdushane Silindokuhle. Mgidi siyabonga. Mlenzana Thandokasi. Mchikwa Phumza. Ndlovu Sanele. Ngeleni Inga. Nkosi Neo Andronka. Ntshuntshe esesethu. Phethwa babalwa. Sangweni Ntokozo Phumla. Sikhephe Zama. Thinzi Qiqa. Chocho Unathi.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Advanced Diploma in Cost and Management Accounting on the candidates whose name appear on the program.
I hereby confer the degree.
Poqwana avuyile. Busakwe nosphelo. Qhiliwe nompumelelo. Cingo esethu. Dinisa siyamthanda. Ajawethu imali wena. Jamani Yonela. Khuza Bonela cum laude. Malingachoni Phelokazi alishiya. Maqazi vuyo lwethu. Mbalane Milani. Mdweshu Khombisile. Mhlawuli Anita akhona. Mkhuquli Sisipho. Mnqono yamkela. Mnyamana ayabonga. Mpini Thembakazi Miranda. Miyolwa Sinesipho. Ndabeni Xola Sisipho. Ngantweni aphelele cum laude. Ngwanya Anele. Nkwenkwana Amanda cum laude. Nogaga abelwe cum laude. Is that sis? Hello. Ndonga Nasiphi. Ndoyanto na nomhle. Oh, magameni. Thukela Qika. Vongwe bathandwa. Zakade Nosiphiwe cum laude.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Advanced Diploma in Internal Auditing on the candidates whose names appear on the program.
I hereby confer the degree.
Aliveni akhona. Jasi Khanyiswa. Jongo Masimthembe. Gqibinkomo Nomzekelo. Khanyiwe Selunathi. Magwala Asithandile. Makhamba Yolanda. Mayeka Khanyisa. Mbele Unathi. Mkhize Khaliphiya Cynthia. Nkophe Cecilia Nozuksan. Nomfula Siyamthanda. Notai Okuhle. Ngasha Esethu. Nhlongweni Okuhle. Sibaca Sisipho. Sogoni Amanda. Kamlayo asive. Xamlayo asive.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Advanced Diploma in Tourism Management on the candidates whose names appear on the program.
I hereby confer the degree.
Bom asandile. Hlanekela Cebisa Millicent. Jama Zandile Angel. Jingisa Luleka. Makitlana Ntabeleng. Maza Pelisa. Mbewana Nomfusi. Mboniso Lilitha. Mncebele Rithabile. Mqambeli Votiwe. Nonuka Asanda. Ndongana Zinhle akhona. Nuba Asonele Princess. Petse Zizipho. Pini Thembela Phoshiya. Sigcawu Chubekile Buhle. Solange Amanda. Thandaphi Sangenkosi. Tsele Mathapilo.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer the degree of Bachelor of Technology Internal Auditing on the candidates whose names appear on the program.
I hereby confer the degree.
Mahlangeni Lungisa Thembakasi.
Madam Vice Chancellor, the next candidate who will be awarded the degree will be awarded posthumously so. I will request the Deputy Registrar to bring the parent on stage to receive the certificate posthumously. Thank you, sir. I will request the Dean to read the degree and the name, and I will take the certificate to the questions and use the acting chancellor.
Kupe Unati, Advanced Diploma in General.
Enkosi.
Madam Chancellor of the University, the Chairperson of Council, the Vice Chancellor, the Chairperson of Convocation, and the Executive Management and the Senior Management, our special guest, our parents, the ISRC and the Campus SRC, our graduates who have just graduated today. I greet you in the name of economic freedom in our lifetime. My name is Mascole Mapongo, the institutional president of Walter Sisulu University of the SRC. Today is your day, as you have just graduated. I'm given a simple task to do a congratulatory speech. The life and joy of every parent is when their child benefits from the fruit of their labor. The struggle of having to strive for academic excellence that we have been part of for more than 12 years, from the basic level education till the tertiary, has given birth to a community of educated black people. It has not been an easy road, and we are victorious. We slept without food. We stayed for nights because of the imagination of a better future. Today we see tears of joy from those mothers that will send their last cent so that some of you could sit here today. We see the smiles of fathers who helped to assure our mothers of our safety when we did not know how brutal these streets are. This day should be marked as a day that a new community of the literate masses of our people was ordained. It is with great pleasure to greet and welcome the pillars of our strength who were guiding us even when we refused guidance. Education is not only a key to success, but a large book store of knowledge. I open quote. Education to us means service to Africa, I close quote. And we are going to save this continent. Hello, Mr. West, you are revolutionary greeted. We are gathered here in this graduation ceremony by an impactful, technologically infused African university, which on its idealistic basis produces quality and future-ready graduates. This is evident because we have seen our graduates making significant contribution to regional, national, and continental development. However, we need not to find comfortability in that. We need to strive for more improvement to an extent that this university that is situated in the Eastern Cape is going to tone down the unemployment rate that is too loud within the province and across the country. We need to produce quality and future-ready graduates who will firstly understand that the current colonial education system with its curriculum was brought in Azania in the 18th centuries with only one objective, which was to impart European knowledge to Africans, which is still relevant in our days, and it has made Africans to hold the belief that whites are the only ones who can create jobs, while Africans are only subjected to employment. A long route in addressing this issue of ever-increasing unemployment rate is for us as African university to develop our curriculum to that one of an Afrocentric and socialist education, which will then produce graduates that will be able to create instead of searching for opportunities for the advancements of their lives and their communities. A shorter and urgent needed routine is to have our executive management and the University Council to understand that most of our graduates who come from disadvantaged families and left the corridors of the university with debt on their certificate, scroll are still unemployed, and there was no way they could have competed with other graduates from multiracial universities while they were not having their certificate at hand. We therefore need to give our graduates their certificate regardless of having historical debt. We understand that the current education is a system-driven profit, because hence we need to decisive mechanism of counterbalancing historical debt while handing over our certificate to our graduates. This doesn't require much. It just needs a leadership with a political will that it is in line with an African humanism. Let us appreciate the current convocation led by President Dr. Lunga Mandashe, who have shown us victory is guaranteed over the battle of historical debt. In closing, as the current student leadership, we have been preaching a community-based student activism, which is informed by the fact that university is just a transition stage between a life of a student to that one of a working class. So to those who will be living student life, to do take a responsibility of ensuring that you are registered to vote in the upcoming national general elections, so that we can have a government that will carry the interest of a marginalized masses of our people. Over and above, on behalf of the ISRC and the campus SRC, I congratulate all our graduates who have just graduated today. We wish you well in your future. Viva Usu, viva. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, Ms. Nonkululeko Gobodo, in absentia, the Vice Chancellor, mandikhahlele ne Chief Inkosi Ubigicha. Qinisizwe. Qinisizwe. Ndiziva ndichulumanceka kakhulu ukuza apha namhlanje kuba nam bendifunde apha kwiminyaka emininzi edlulileyo. Bendihlala pha e-Student Village kwa Block 5 nakwa Block 36 nakwa Block 28. Ndasuka pha ndayohlala pha ecampusini kwa Block L kwa 13 nakwa 12. Ndiphehlwe apha ke nam, ndiphekwe apha ke nam, ndiphehlelelwe apha, ndenziwe apha ngaba bazali banenze nalento niyo. Yiyo ke lento ndithe mandize apha ndizothetha into kuba yonke into endiyifundileyo nam ebomini ndiyifunde apha kulo mzi. Ndithe ndafunda nocela nothando ezintombini kwakulo mzi mnye. Ndifunde izinto ezininzi kakhulu apha kulo mhlaba. Nomntana ndimenze apha. Ndiyavuya ke into kuba ndize ke apha ndizokwenza lo myalezo wokuvuyisana nani. Uhambo eniluhambileyo lude, belufuna inzondelelo, belufuna umonde, belufuna inkathalo. Nihambe nikhubeka niwile kodwa niye naphakama kuba nimvile uDenzel Washington xa esithi uzuthi xa usiwa uwe ubheka phambili uphakame uvuke uphinde uhambe ungadinwa kuba uhambo lokwenyuka intaba luhambo olunzima kakhulu. Ke nenze ngolo hlobo nabonakalisa inzondelelo. Ndifuna ke ukuthi ke kule ndawo ayikho into enhle ngathi impumelelo. Iyo lento nani nibahle namhlanje into uba niphumelele. Sinethemba lokuba impumelelo yenu ayiyukumiswa nto. Kuba uthi uOrisin Swet Maden uthi ayikho into enakumisa umuntu ozaziyo ukuba uyaphi. Nilapha nje ke namhlanje into uba benizazi ukuba ningobani, niyaphi, nibhalelephi. Nihambe ke nafika kule ndawo benisiya kuyo. Masibabulele ke nabazali abathe badlala inxaxheba enkulu kunenza nizokufika kule ndawo. Abazali ke umsebenzi abawenzileyo uyancomeka awunakubaliswa. Nifika ke si-convocation sixakekile simatasatasa sisenyuka intaba. Kukho intaba yetyala elisuka liyokufika ku 1.4 billion meya. Elityala meya lityala labantwana balapha eAfrika. Lityala lentombi nonyana besizwe. Abantwana baseAfrika, abantwana bomthonyama, abantwana bomgquba. Abanye ke babantwana ngabalapha ekhaya, ngabalapha eMsobomvu, apha eGcuwa, apha kuCentana, apha eDutywa, njalo njalo. Sithi ke xa sithetha kwi-presence yakho sibe nethemba lokuba nawe uyawuthi uphose loo nto unokwazi ukuyiphosa ukuze imeko yabantwana baseAfrika ifikelele ekubeni elityala licinywe. Sinengxaki ke yelityala. Elityala kufuneka licinywe. Akekho umntana onokuphila ebotshelelwe ngetsheyina letyala. Ayikho loo nto. Sithi ke le nto ayizulunga ngaphandle kwento yoba thina singabantu sonke siphakama. Iye yaphakama ke i-convocation nge-10 kaMatshi kulo nyaka. Yalontsha le Graduate Debt Clearance Fund. The purpose of that fund was to ensure that we can clear this debt. This debt is a nuisance, it's a problem, it needs to be gotten rid of. And the university has done its best to help us in this regard. The government has helped us in this regard. We received 20 million rand from the Premier of the Eastern Cape, and we are thankful for that. We have received also millions of rand from some of the sitters around the country, and we have received help from the SRC, help from the unions, the workers, and everybody. Kodwa, xa sisithi elityala liyi 1.4 billion, sithetha ukuba elityala likhulu kakhulu kuba lingalungiswa zezi zigidi zerandi ndigqiba uzibala. Kufuneka kubekho igalelo elimandla elingaphezulu kuneli sele lenzekile. Ukuzothi ga ngoku siye saraiser imali yokutsho phaa kwi-40 million and above. Sisekude ke engqinibeni, kodwa ke umbuzo omileyo ngowokuba singakwazi na ukulicima eli tyala. Ithi ke impendulo yethu kwi-convocation, yes we can. Yes we can. We can. Uthi ke uMateng xa ethetha ngale nto, uthi he can who thinks he can. Wonke umuntu ocinga uba angakwazi ukuyenza into, angakwazi ukuyenza loo nto. Ezinye izinto ke zifuna kukwatsho ke lo mfo ndithetha ngayo, zifuna ube nenhliziyo yelitye, ube nenhliziyo ye-iron, ube nengqondo enethemba, ebona into yokuba izinto zingakwazi uba zilunge. Sicinga ke into yoba eli tyala singalicima, eli tyala liyi-1.4 billion. Sesiwenzile amalinge. Ndicinga uba xa sinodibanisa la malinge sesiwenzile ngoku, eli tyala selehlile noko, lilapha ngoku ko-980 million or some figure. Asizuligqiba ke eli tyala kuba akukho se-UCT apha, asinazo i-reserves, kuba le university ayiphethwanga ngoongxowa, iphethwe sithi zitswela thina siyimi pha echutywe yalahlwa. Ukuze ke siyilungise le nto kufuneka wonke umuntu aphose loo nto anayo noba ingakanani. Noba ucinga uba yena xa iyijongile yi-10 rand airtime ayithatha ayiphose phaa. Kuba bathi xa bethetha eSwahili bathi ngamaqabaza aye agcwalise impombozi. Ngala maqabaza ke lasiwacelayo kubazali, loo mali unayo nokuba yimalini yigalele engxoweni, iyawunceda umntana waseAfrika. Kukho abantwana baseAfrika omnye ityala lakhe lingaphantsi nakwi-1,000 rand, akakwazi ulibhatala kuba iingxaki zakowabo zininzi. Ushiye indlala ebusweni bukanina noyise, balinde yena bajonge enkalweni, buyawubuya umntana ubuye ebeleke ityala, liphela ithemba. Singabantu ke sithi abayawukwenza uba eli themba liphakame phaa kulaa mzi, kuba umntana eneneni ukhuliswa sisizwe, kuba umntana ngowesizwe, ayingokanina noyise, ngowethu sonke. Le dyunivesithi ke lilifa loba omkhulu. Ukuba abantwana bethu bazawuzofunda apha naloo nam ndandimenze apha uzawuphinda azofunda apha, azoma kwelo holo. Abantwana bethu ke kuba bezawuzofunda apha, kufuneka xa bezofunda apha bafike sililungiselele ingomso labo. Iyo le nto kurhulumente okulo masipala sicinga into yokuba unendima anokuyidlala ukuqinisekisa uba eli kamva alicimi ekuhambeni kwexesha. Iiyunivesithi ke xa ndiza kwehla ziyazakhela, abazali bayazakhela izikolo zabo abelungu. Abelungu bafika bazakhela yonke into, befike beba izinto, bathi bawugqiba bazakhela izinto, zabebe nje. Ngoko sinoxanduva lokuba nathi singabi izinto zabantwana bethu, sabelane nabantwana bethu ngezinto zabo. Yiloo nto sisenza isiphakamiso ke sokuba le yunivesithi iza kwakhiwa ngumphakathi, iza kwakhiwa ngabazali, iza kwakhiwa ngurhulumente, iza kwakhiwa ngoongxowa nabo benza ushishino nale yunivesithi, ngabo abaza kuyakha kuba yawuchitheka. Abazuba nanto yoshishina, boshishina ngantoni kutshisa yokuchithekile kule yunivesithi. Sinolo xanduva ke bazali. Ndiyavuyisana ke nani egameni le-convocation ngempumelelo eniyenzileyo. Njengoba benditshilo ke ekuqaleni, ayikho into entle egqitha impumelelo. Kodwa ukuze uphumelele ngokuphumeleleyo, kufuneka uphume etyaleni, kwitsheyina letyala. Ndihambisa ke lo myalezo egameni ledyunivesithi le-convocation.
Molweni, ninjani? Ndiyaphila. On behalf of the Chancellor, Ms. Gobodo in absentia, the Chairperson of Council, Advocate Nkaitobi in absentia, and on behalf of the Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Rusila Songa, it is indeed an honor for me to give vote of thanks. My name is Professor Mashudu Dawana Maserese Macheru. I would like to thank the following council members: Dr. Mngeni, Dr. Heke, Mr. Nongandlela and Mr. Machoba. We are really grateful for your presence. Also want to thank the members of Executive Committee, Senior Management Committee, labor representatives who are here, staff members of Walter Sisulu University, the ISRC led by the President, Mr. Mabongo, the Campus SRC led by the Premier, Mr. Mokwetsi, guests and parents, and special guests, and class of 2023. Madam Vice Chancellor, allow me to thank the following special guests. Mr. Tlalukana, representing the Department of Education. Mr. Tlangano, Deputy Principal of King Hinsa TVET College. Reverend Simanga from Taxi Industry. Ms. Filtane from the Executive Board Member of Butterworth Landlords. Our Honorable Chief Inisizwe Bikicha, with his entourage, Siongwana, Chief Development Officer, and also Mr. Mbana, the Speaker of Amafengu. We want to thank you for availing yourself. We are really honored by your presence. Reference Mnanga, we want to thank you for connecting us with our Creator and for that encouraging word. To the Vice Chancellor, Professor Songa, our visionary and our leader, yes, you encouraged us to face our fears and also deal with our fears and also have hope that will nullify our fears. To the ISRC President, Mr. Masikole, we thank you for your leadership. And indeed, the road was not easy, but you have shown that it can be traveled because you graduated as well during this season. Can we applaud him for that? To the convocation representative, the President, Dr. Mantashe, we want to thank you for fundraising on behalf of the university. You're taking the challenge, and we appreciate the work that you are doing. To the choir, we enjoyed your sweet melodies. Thank you, keep up the good work. You really made us as Africans to enjoy your sweet melodies. To our graduates, I saw SRC members. Can you just stand and wave who graduated during this session? SRC, congratulations. Congratulations. That shows, Madam Vice Chancellor, that the SRC is leading by example, leading from the front. They are saying academia and politics should go together, and therefore, that's why they are progressing. And that's why we are progressing as WSU, is because we have a progressive SRC that are no longer ancestors of the university. They study and complete. Congratulations. To all graduates, I want to say to you, congratulations, well done. And on your behalf, I want to thank your lecturers and say, you have spent sleepless nights on our behalf. You taught us that complicated task and made it simple for us. This is why we are here today, and for that, we thank you. Can you clap hands for your lecturers? You also want to say to your parents, you also want to say to them, we know it takes a village to raise a child. You were there for us. When the going was tough, you provided emotional support for us. You also gave us money to go and study. Here we are today celebrating with you. Can you clap hands for them? And promise them that you will also take care of them, much as they did to you. To our guests and funders, we are saying to you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue to support this good cause. Organizers of this event, I want to say thank you for the work that you have done. The registrar and his team, MCA and their team, the photographers and IT, those who are working behind scenes, our security team, the facilities, our cleaning services and ushers, we really want to thank you. I also want to thank our sign language interpreter. You stood up here and you made life very easy for all of us. Thank you very much. As I conclude, I want to give the following announcements. The Vice Chancellor is requesting guests and those who are part of the academic procession to join her at the Bongo restaurant. We will sing the national anthem, which will be led by the choir. We will request, as they sing, we should stand up. We know how the protocol. We need to stand up when we sing the national anthem. But then after the singing of the national anthem, the Vice-Chancellor will dissolve the congregation. We should then continue stand and remain standing until the academic procession has left the hall. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.